Hi, everybody. So this is a 30-minute flow class. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. If you have the playlist, you can go ahead and start it right now. We're going to get right moving. So let's go ahead and come into cat-cow. So it's a vinyasa flow class. So we're going to connect breath to movement. So it's like a moving meditation. So go ahead, all fours, the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the seat, lift the heart, coming in through cow pose. Then exhale, press the floor away, dome the spine, and let the head go. Inhale through cow. Exhale through cat. Again, inhale, cow pose. And exhale, cat pose. One more round. Inhale through cow. And exhale through cat. Come to a neutral spine. We're going to take some hip circles. So you're going to inhale, circle the hips to the right, back towards your heels, to the left, and back to the top. Switch directions. Inhale, hips to the left, back towards your heels, around to the right, and back through center. Two more rounds. Inhale, right. Exhale, around left, back to center. Inhale, left. Exhale, circle right. Back through center one more time. Full breath in. Full breath out. To the left, full breath in. And full breath out. From here, you're going to take your right leg behind you, all 5 toes pointing down. You're going to lift that leg up. Keep the pinky toe facing down. So your core needs to be engaged here. We want to try not to arch the back. We want to keep the belly nice and strong. So lift the hip creases, pull the rib cage down to meet the hips. Keep that belly tight. You can stay here if this is enough for you, or you can extend your left arm out, palm facing in. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. One more inhale. On your exhale, take the left hand around, reach around, grab the outside of the right foot, kick the foot into the left hand and lift up. So you're lifting the chest, the foot and the hand are pressing actively into one another. Inhale, and then exhale, release. Take the left hand down, right knee down. Moving into the other side, take the left foot behind, all 5 toes down, lift the left leg up. So start to feel your balance here, then engage the core. Then take your right hand out, palm facing in. So you're pressing through the heel, you're reaching through the fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. One more full breath in. On that breath out, reach out, grab the outside of the foot, kick the foot up and back into the hand. Inhale. Exhale. One more full breath in. On that breath out, release the hand and the foot. All right, so I want you to take your hands and you're going to face them in, your fingers in towards your body or out to the side, depending on your wrist flexibility. And we're just going to circle here, just kind of releasing those wrists, warming them up for our vinyasa flow class. So just circling around in each direction gently. Then sit back on your heels. Make fists with your hands, circle your wrists a couple times in each direction. Good, then come back into all fours. Tuck your toes, Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Spread through the fingers, press the floor away so your hands are pressing the mat forward. Your hips are high, your spine is long. You can bend your knees with the balls of the feet, press down and pull the mat back. So you'll notice sometimes when we have tight hamstrings, if I were to start to straighten my legs, my upper body would start to come forward into plank pose. I want to be in a down dog. So I'm going to bend my knees and I'm going to let go of that expectation to always have straight legs in yoga. We don't care how straight your legs are. We want you to get a safe stretch and to be in poses that are safe for your body. So bend the knees, keep the spine long and the hips high. Stay here for 2 more breaths. Let's flow from down dog to high plank. So take an inhale as you float out to high plank and pause. Take an exhale, move back to down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Then inhale, high plank, and pause. So we're just going to warm up the body a little bit here so we can take our stretches a little bit deeper. So I want you to reach through the crown of the head. Press through the heels. You can drop your knees if you need to. With my hands, I'm pressing the floor away, lifting up and out of my wrists. Stay here for 1 more full breath in. Then on your breath out, you can lower the knees. I want you to lift the chest and lift the gaze forward. I want you to reach the chest forward, keep the elbows in nice and tight, and lower your upper body all the way down to the floor. Flip to the tops of your feet. Then inhale, lift the chest up just slightly off the mat into baby cobra. And then exhale, lower down. Use the knees, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. So that's a modified vinyasa. Take a full breath in and a full breath out in your down dog. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, float out to high plank. Exhale, lower the knees, reach the chest forward, gaze forward, elbows in tight, all the way down to the floor. Flip to the tops of the feet. Inhale, lift up to baby cobra, or if you have the flexibility in your low back, you're going to lift the chest a little higher into cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Bend your knees, look up at the hands, walk your feet to the top of the mat. Soft bend in the knees, let's forward bend. So let the head go, shake the head yes, shake the head no. Rest your belly and your chest down on the top of your thighs, so really bend the knees as much as you need to in order to get there. And the weight is in the balls of the feet. Then with a soft bend in the knees, we're going to press down into our feet and we're going to slowly rise all the way up to standing. We're going to take a couple rounds of half sun salutations. So inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward bend. Inhale, hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, rise all the way back up to extended mountain pose. Then exhale, bring your hands to heart center and reset. 2 more times. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift with a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Then exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot up and back, lower the back knee. Coming into a low lunge, squeeze the inner thighs, feet are active, reach the arms up. Press the right hip forward, actively pull the left hip back. You're going to reach with the fingertips, then grab the right wrist with the left hand, stretch up, stretch over to the left. So feeling stretch here in the front of the right thigh and in the outside of that right hip. Take an inhale and an exhale. Then inhale back through center. Exhale, hands down, step back to down dog. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, take the right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot up by the right thumb. This time, keep the back leg lifted. Send the hips forward, lift the chest so you have a nice long spine. Then press the left hand down, twist your heart open to the right. Take your right hand either to the base of the spine or the right hand up. Keep the right hip pulled into midline. Keep the left hip lifted. Inhale. Exhale. Both hands down on the mat. Lift your heart forward. Step forward and fold. Inhale, lift up to a half lift. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, rise all the way up, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, left foot up and back, left knee down. Squeeze your inner thighs, rise up to a low lunge. This time, take the left wrist with the right hand, lengthen up towards the ceiling, and then stretch up and over to the right. So really press the left hip forward and pull the right hip back. Again, feeling stretch in the front of the left hip and the side of the left hip. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, hands down, step back to down dog. Take one full breath in your dog. And then we move to the other side. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, left leg up to the left thumb. This time, keep the right knee lifted. Send your hips forward. Lift your chest up with a long spine. Keep the left hip pulled in. Keep the right hip lifted. Plant your right hand. Take the left hand to the base of the spine and twist to the left. Again, keep that left hip pulled into midline. Keep the right hip strong and lifted. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, hand down, step forward and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands through heart center, reset. Other side, or next round, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, step the right foot up and back, lower the right knee. Inhale, rise up to low lunge. Take the left wrist with the right hand, stretch up and over to the right. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale back through center. Exhale, hands down. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee. Step back, down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot, right thumb. Pause here. Send the hips forward, lift the chest. Plant the left hand, twist to the right, hand to the base of the spine. Take a full breath in. Take a full breath out. Release the right hand down. Engage your feet, squeeze the inner thighs. Inhale, rise up to high lunge. So with your high lunge, we want those hips to still be even. So pull the right hip back, press the left hip forward, arms rise up. Inhale as you reach the fingertips towards the ceiling. Then exhale, open up, warrior two. Spin the back heel flat, press to the outer edge of that back foot, left leg strong, bend into the right knee, shoulders over hips, arms wide. Full breath in, full breath out. Straighten the front knee, bring both toes over to the left. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward bend. So we're in a wide angle forward fold here. You can bend your knees if you need to. I want you to let the head go. So shake the head, yes. Shake the head, no. Release any tension that you might be feeling here. Take one more full breath in. And then on your exhale, hands to thighs, press through the feet, rise back up. Turn your right toes to the front of the mat. Come back into warrior two. Full breath in. On your breath out, cartwheel the hands down and step back to down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Bend the knees, look up at the hands, walk or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands through heart center. Last standing round, we're going to move on to the other side. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, hands to shins, gaze forward. Exhale, left foot up and back, left knee down. Inhale, rise up to your low lunge. Grab the left wrist with the right hand. Reach up towards the ceiling and then over towards the right. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale as you rise back up. Exhale, hands down, downward facing dog. Inhale in your dog. And then exhale. Inhale, take the left leg high. And exhale, step that left foot up to the left thumb. Keep the back knee lifted. Pause here in your high lunge, runner's lunge. Keep squeezing those inner thighs and then right hand down, twist open to the left. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. One more inhale. Then exhale, come back through center. Once again, engage the feet, squeeze the inner thighs, rise up to high lunge. Pull the left hip back, dial the right hip forward and settle in. Inhale, reach through fingers. Then exhale, open up to warrior two on the other side. So the back heel is flat, back leg is active, bend into the front knee, reach the arms wide. Full breath in. Full breath out. Then straighten the front knee and face both toes towards the right side of your mat. I'm going to turn just so you guys can see me. And I want you to turn the toes slightly out. We're just going to do a side lunge to open the inner thighs. So bring your hands to heart center, bend into the right knee, send the hips back, come up through center, and then bend into the left knee. Inhale as you come through center. Exhale, bend into that right knee. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. One more time to the right and to the left. Come all the way up. Come back into your warrior two. Take a full breath in. Cartwheel the hands down. And then step back to down dog. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Bend your knees, walk your feet to the top of the mat, and take a seat. Lie all the way down to your back, and we're going to move through bridge pose. Pull your feet in towards your seat, hands down on the mat, arms are active, press the palms, triceps, and shoulders down. Take a full breath in, slightly tuck the tailbone, and then exhale, press your hips up towards the ceiling. So once you get into the hip bridge, you can decide whether you need to move your feet closer or further out. I want you to press down with both heels actively, and then press the heels forward. So you're pressing down, pressing forward to activate the glutes a little bit more. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. If you'd like to go a little deeper, you can interlace your hands underneath your seat. You can wiggle your shoulders underneath, lift the chest. So really opening into the front side body and strengthening our posterior chain, our hamstrings, our glutes, our low back. Good. And then if you took the bind, take your arms up and slowly lower all the way down. Let's take that bridge pose one more time. So slowly lift back up. If you want to go deeper, wiggle the arms underneath, interlace the hands. So I like to press my wrists down into the mat, and that allows me to lift my hips a little higher. Keep your feet active, so press the heels down and press them away. 2 more breaths here. Good, and then slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Take your feet to the outer edges of your mat. You're going to inhale, knock both knees over to the right. Exhale as you knock them over to the left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale back over to the right. Now take your right foot, place it on top of the left knee. Bring both arms out to a T. And I want you to take your gaze over to the left if that's available to you, or your gaze can be up. So you should feel stretch in the outer hip here, the outer left hip. Keep breathing, full breath in. Full breath out. Good. Take that right foot off the left knee, and then move your legs over, your knees over to the left. This time, take the left foot on top of the right knee and give it a gentle assist. Arms out to a T. Bring your gaze over to the right. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more inhale. And then exhale, both knees come back through center. Let's come into happy baby. So reach around and grab the outsides of your feet. Pull your knees into your shoulders. Then you can gently rock side to side. I love happy baby. It feels so good in my hips and my low back. And just pause here. This is also a modified inversion. So most yoga classes end with some sort of inversion. This counts as an inversion. Then bring both feet down. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees splay out in butterfly pose. Take one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart, and just pause in stillness for 3 full breaths. Then close your knees up. Take your hands behind your thighs, and then rock and roll up to a seated position. Cross your legs. Come back into all fours, just like we started class. Open up your knees, big toes to touch. Send the seat back to the heels for child's pose. Rest the forehead down on the mat. Let the arms come long. And take 3 breaths here in this child's pose. Push yourself back up to all fours. Cross your legs. Come to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to heart center. We'll finish class with one final breath. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Namaste. I'm so happy that you took this time to really stretch, move your body, and be more mindful. Let me know if you have any questions.